You're all back at camp. What do you want to do?
I wonder why the GM is being nice to us today.
Well, while
Flint's
Flint's staring up at the sky, I'd like to smack him a couple times.
All right.
So we're just gonna
Take out some pent-out aggression.
start accosting his party members randomly.
Yeah, that one.
Good.
Anyways, so
I'm good. I'm
I'd
just
like
gonna
to,
start petting my item now.
so
Alright.
I'd like to go
Um, shiny
speak to
doodle.
Joanna.
Merc. Yeah, Merc. Money.
So I didn't spend any of your money, so here is the 30 back,
Thank you.
of course. So
Any other
Malthus
news?
was what?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Malthus was kind enough to trade Slate's old plasma pistol.
I
God, you've gotten so
Yeah,
fucking
He was
worked
he
up.
was kind enough to
I would
trade
totally
a
give
las
that up.
carbine for a plasma pistol, sucker.
So I got deceived like hardcore.
Nah, that's a piece of shit plasma pistol. That's gotta be worth like 10 gelt.
So, anyways, he was kind enough to trade Slate's las pistol for a las carbine, so that he has more distance between him and his enemies to protect us. And here's hoping less need for some of his more peculiar abilities.
Well, I'm not arguing that discretion won't be good, but this.
I am truly surprised that anyone in this party other than myself knows the word discretion. Good on you, Joanna. I underestimated you.
Right. Anyway, this Malthus person you've been speaking to, is there anything about him you can tell me? Because I'm worried that we're getting ourselves into something else.
Oh, he's absolutely a piece of shit. But he's my kind of piece of shit. And he's not telling the truth on anything. I'd wager he knows at least twice as much as he lets on. Shit, everything grows. Okay, so we're coming back. Someone's gonna have to let me know whether or not.
Derped a little bit, but we're fine.
Oh, good. I can't hear you.
Yay!
Well, I can hear you.
I'm gonna go ahead and fuck up your stream and call me.
Good.
God, I
just a
love
moment.
Skype.
Thank you, Microsoft.
I
Bye,
really,
Zach.
absolutely love Skype.
I'd say I dislike Skype, but there's no other program that does this as well as Skype does right now. Otherwise, we'd be using that.
Oh, you mean like your Twitch streaming thing, or?
Yeah, that allows me to do so
But
much
good, I
stuff with
can't
Twitch.
rejoin the call. I think you're gonna have to add him.
Either that or have him log out completely to Skype and then come back
Zach,
in.
we're
Wait.
gonna not call Zach's mobile phone.
Wait. I just tried to add him. I don't know if that didn't.
I added him. You're not the host.
Good.
Dog.
Dog penis?
I'm the
Gross.
dog. The big bad dog.
It's okay. Danny gets gets paid to touch dog penis, so he's got that going for him, which is kind of nice.
Work the shaft, Danny.
Uh-huh.
Well, he gets to, and he gets to wash the shaft.
I do.
Baby, he gets paid for it.
So you're like a whore? Dog whore.
I guess you
Yeah.
kind of are.
Yeah,
You kind of are.
a little bit.
Back to
Well,
the
that-
logo screen. Hooray.
It's okay, Danny. It
It's
could
our
be worse.
Hersey is experiencing
could be-
technical difficulties.
Danny, they could be trying to tip you.
Mmm.
Just
Just
work the tip.
We do take tips, though.
What?
I don't know if I'd be happy about that completely. I mean,
Ever?
more money's always nice, but
No, that's not what he
kinda,
meant.
Danny, I was kind of joking about it, but I mean,
Okay.
That's what you gotta do to pay
Welcome
the
back.
bills.
In there, but Skype just decided it wanted to die, and then I wasn't allowed to rejoin the call.
Good.
So
It's okay, we found out something interesting about Daniel. You're gone. Interesting or disturbing?
Alright, so back to Joanna and Mercury. See.
good.
But something specifically you can tell me, a bit more definitive than just he knows things.
I wasn't able to find out anything more from him than you were in your brief moment talking to him. All I can tell you is I've dealt with people like him in the past, and as long as he's helping us right now, we should just accept that. There's no malice behind it. They're merely ulterior motives.
Which are...
Well, if I knew them, I'm pretty sure I'd tell you at this point.
So what does he want from us?
To assist the Rankin Empire. Glory to its name. All hail Tempest. The wisest of them all.
Da-la-da-da-da-da.
Hey!
Right.
As mentioned previously, he wasn't explicit in his ulterior motives.
In that case, when we get back, the less dealing we have with him, the better. I don't want him to have more of a up on us.
Good.
Well, we have roughly the same standing. We're both working under Tempest, so there's not much he could force us to do, necessarily. But I agree. We should try and limit contact with him.
If not avoid it altogether unless we need something. But
We're gonna have to stop back in Artsdorf. We're not making the trek back to Karzala to go to
we
Sanctuary.
can still do our best to avoid him. But
I don't think it works that way. Not when he's in the high a position as he is. If we end up back in Artsdorf, he'll know, and we'll have to deal with him.
well, all right. Well, let's make sure we're all tied down and ready to go. On the cart.
So I heard briefly when I came back for Slate that you had spent all your money on supplies.
The
What all does
majority
that
of
entail?
it, yes. Mostly food and water for us and the grok.
Well, you just got water for yourselves and food for the Groks.
Well,
Wait, we got food for the rocks instead of water?
Well, the
We got
water's
food for
for
the Groks,
everybody.
water's
The
for
food is
us.
specifically for the Groks.
I thought they just grazed.
They do?
I feel like you just got cheated.
well, I was only following what some of the others had in the caravan. If they're bringing hay, I figured it's a good idea for us.
Stronger animals means faster travel, so I can't fault you too much.
Besides, such primitive travel I can't claim as one of my forte.
I'm not too fond of the idea that I'm outside of a city with no civilization anywhere in sight, so
Which is why I wanted the company.
Yay, friends.
They're gonna stab us in the back. Calling it right now.
Would I do that to you?
Yes.
Twice.
As a GM, you absolutely would.
So, anything else you guys want to do tonight? or rather before setting off?
I think I covered all the major points
Okay.
that I wanted to do anyway.
I don't think we have anything else we need to do before setting off.
So yes, eventually the caravan begins to move. Everybody prepares themselves, and you make your way for about 5 or 6 hours until it becomes very dark, and then the caravan kind of pulls into a circle, and everyone makes camp.
Are there any like trees or something nearby that we could like cut down and use for fuel, for fires or whatever else?
Yeah, there are a couple of trees, and some people are already going over and beginning to collect the wood to start a small fire in the center of the circle.
Ah, then I'm gonna assist with the building of the fire.
Anyone else gonna do anything?
I'm gonna see if I can get some elevation that's either on the carts or very, very close to them, just so I can get a good lookout point.
I was going to suggest stuff, but then I remembered that my character is legally retarded when it comes to survival and would not know to suggest those things.
-5.
Actually, it's a -10 to survival. It's a -5 to intelligence.
Yeah, you just perch yourself up on your cart, since it's pretty much flat land. So unless you feel like climbing a tree,
I'm good.
you're basically in the plains. So, Flint, anything you want to do?
I'm actually. What's the foliage around us?
You're in the plains. There are some bushes and a couple of trees, and mostly grass.
Okay.
Like knee-high grass.
Okay, well, I'll just chill out by the fire, I guess. Ask if anyone needs my assistance anywhere.
No, everyone. They collect enough wood. They start a fire. Most people sit around the fire and start eating and sharing camp stories.
Oh,
Singing songs. Being all jovial and shit. Guys, gonna do anything else tonight? Or just pack it in?
pack it up, pack it in.
You're never gonna wake up.
Well, let me begin.
Was there any excess wood?
Well, not yet, since the fire's still going.
Not yet.
You don't know if you'll need to use it for fire. There is excess wood that they were expecting to use for fire.
Is there any excess wood that wasn't gathered?
There are tree stumps, yes.
Okay, so they did chop down like the entire tree. Okay.
It's the best way to make like a long-term fire is to cut down like as thick a piece as you can so it smolders as long as possible.
Yeah. Well, I just meant, did they go out and gather like branches and leaves and shit? But they just chopped down the whole tree, which saves
Why,
time.
what do you want to do? Steve? What are you looking for, Steve?
Do any of us have an axe?
No.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only person with any kind of cutting utensil, and it's just a knife.
I
But I can sit there and go, to the tree for like the next 8 hours.
think I still have a mono knife.
Yeah. No, you had a mono sword and a regular knife. I have a mono knife.
Oh.
You sold the mono sword for whatever. No, you're right. No, you have a mono knife.
Yeah.
There's a mono knife and a mono sword. But you don't know it's mono knife.
I guess I'm gonna walk around and see if I can borrow somebody's axe.
One of the people lend you their like a fairly decent-sized hatchet.
Cool. I wanna go chop down a tree.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for that?
No, it just takes you like a little over an hour, so it's very dark by the time you're done.
Good. I chop up the tree and then put half of it near the fire and half of it on a cart.
Alright.
And I guess before I go to sleep, I'll eat one of my rations.
Very good. Anyone else doing anything in particular?
I'd like to ask the part. So sorry. They said that pilgrims are very rarely attacked, but seeing our experience over the last couple months, right? Because we spent at least a month on the ship, so it's been like 2 months, right?
You've spent
'Cause it was, like, a month on the ship, like 4 days in sanctuary,
like
and
18 days in the world.
I thought we spent a month on the ship heading just to Karzala.
That was a couple weeks.
Oh,
It was a couple of weeks there, and then it was about a week and a half to Artsdorf.
either way. So, our experience over the last couple of weeks has shown that it's not uncommon for that to happen. So, if you'll allow me to stay on the cart and sleep during the day, I'll keep keep watch at night, since I can see in the dark.
And everyone kind of just stared at you.
Oh, I didn't realize he was talking to everybody.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was totally spacing out right there.
All right, good.
Well, I can also see in the dark.
Oh, well, would you like to switch shifts?
Sure.
All right. Do you want first watch or second watch?
I'll take the first.
Okay. So then, as long as you guys don't mind me spending the first half of our journey tomorrow sleeping on the cart, I will gladly take second watch.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
Since I can't see in the dark, may as well have you guys do it.
Then we will stand guard over the caravan.
Alright.
Wake me if you need me.
I will.
So, Joanna and Slate lay down on the grass and try and get some shut-eye.
Yeah, let's do that.
I guess Mercury's gonna do that too until
Well,
it's a
I'm gonna-
shift.
I'm gonna eat one of my rations, or the meal for my ration, I'd rather, and then I'm gonna sleep on the cart as opposed to the grass.
Okay. So yeah,
And then I'm gonna take first watch, and I'm just gonna kind of walk around the campsite, do like a loop every.
little patrol.
Yeah.
Is the fire the only source of light? Or do
Yeah.
people have
I'm
glow
not
lamps?
gonna look at that.
No, most people, well, some people have glow lamps, but like they don't keep them on.
They turn them off for
very
sleep.
long. Yeah.
Hmm.
Why waste the energy when you have a fire?
Yeah.
So yeah, the night passes. You guys switch off shifts. And it is the next morning. Would you guys like to stop here or continue until you guys get to something interesting?
I'm good to keep going.
I'm going to keep going as long as they are.
Devin, don't do it.
I think if we're gonna keep going, should probably take a break soon. For now.
Devin?
Yeah, I'm good for another half hour or so.
That's about how much I've got, so
You just want to power through another half hour then instead of taking a break?
yeah.
I'm done.
Roger.
Well, in that case, then I'm gonna pee real quick.
Okay.
Right.
No problem.
So, don't make me do anything stupid.
Okay. So Slate
I cut
takes off
Slate's
his
penis off in
pants.
his sleep.
Alright, roll damage.
Roger looked very confused.
Yeah. Ow! I mean, sure that was just a 1, but ow. Alright. When Roger comes back, tell him his penis is reduced by 4 inches.
There was that much to cut off?
So much blood.
Well, let's just say he's more... He has a higher kinship with Joanna now.
Alright.
So yes, you guys just want to start simulating time really fast until we get to anything
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool!
By the way, did Drex ever meet us for the caravan?
No one really asked around and checked or anything.
Well, I mean, Joanna and Slate did. Flint hasn't really done anything, so...
Nope. I've been
started
very
the
distracted.
No one's actually gone out to look and see if they found Drex anywhere.
I met her once, and she was like, "Can I come with you guys?" And I said, "Well, you all know her, can't she?" And they said, "Yep." I said, "Okay." So that has been the entirety of my interaction with her. So
Yeah, she was good to have around. All that I know of her is that she was the cross one whenever I was trying to talk with what's her face on the ship? The Kraken.
well, either way.
You know what?
Either way, Roger, Mercury made you a eunuch.
Oh. Well, it's not like I was gonna use that stuff anytime soon.
Go ahead and add the Chem Guild trait. Ah.
Jokes.
Is it worth it?
Cutting off your own balls.
I forget what it does though.
Makes
It
you
makes you immune
impervious
to
to charm and seduction.
Though to be fair, I
And
said
no, I'm
penis,
not-
not balls, so he would
I'm-
still have the
yeah.
hormones.
No, I'm not actually gonna let you do that.
I'm pretty sure if that happened,
Don't know that it'd be handy, so I guess I'll keep my nuts.
For now.
Until they prove to be useless.
But I can't always get that though.
Good.
Dibble did. It was super helpful.
Yep.
All the ladies were always hitting on him,
Oh my god.
buying him free
that's-
beer.
So anyways, is there anything that you guys want to do with the caravan, or shall we just simulate time?
I will be socializing, basically trying to get on everyone's good side. So in case something bad happens, they'll be less
So go to
likely
you
to turn
first?
on us. Yeah, that too.
Alright,
I'm basically just staying on good terms with everyone in the caravan. I'm not really...
well, if you, want to roll inquiry every, like, day or two, Joanna,
Sounds good to me.
I'll give you some gossip or something, I guess.
I gotcha.
You rolled a 1 from the nuts.
No, that was to see how many inches you lose.
Oh. Well, he rolled a 1, so I guess I lose all of it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you lose 4. Nobody really feels like talking to you today. They're all
Are we
very focused
might
Fast.
ever
on
go
their own
across a
interests and
point in the trip where there's like grain or berries or forested area, stuff like that?
Potentially.
Okay.
Right.
Can I make like a check to see if there's that sort of things?
When we come to that, yeah. you can.
do an inquiry with the pilgrims about that.
Good. You guys have no idea really what you're getting into, so that's always fun. Let's do a grind.
I'm going to make an inquiry as to what, like with the pilgrims, as to what Graya actually is, because as far as all I know, that's the thing. It's just a
English.
destination. So, wow.
They
don't wanna talk to
really
me either.
want to talk to you either. They're really
They're just-
enthusiastic about this trip. And
We're
they're
just
very
not
working it,
vulnerable.
doing it. They're working their cattle to the bone. So, 2 days pass. Would you guys like to try again?
Yes.
2 days? Yes. So far we've been on the journey for 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm trying to keep track of my ration packs, so.
Come the hell.
They just don't really like you, Joanna. You're kind of a dick.
Did I ever give that?
50% chance.
Did I ever
Barely.
give that axe back or the hatchet?
Yeah. Just
Yep.
assume that you gave it back.
Okay.
Otherwise, they'd probably get upset with you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try? Do you want to steal their axe and have them be upset?
No,
with
but can I keep borrowing it and just adding wood to our cart?
As we find it.
you? Yeah, as you find it, and just know that it's gonna start weighing the crocs down eventually.
Okay.
Mercury, what was it that you were asking again? What the city
Specific,
is?
yeah, specific
What
information on Gaia Alpha, like what it is, because all I know is it's a destination. I don't know
It's
if
a
it's a
beautiful
city,
and
a building.
majestic city made
It's
of
a
metal. That it twinkles in the light of the sun and the Emperor's glory.
Okay.
Alright, 3 more days pass. Flint passes a berry bush.
I'm so excited.
And you just can't hide it.
Survival test.
Any further poisonous?
Modifiers?
No.
Straight?
Yeah.
Boom.
Should actually probably give you negative because this is like a world you've never been to.
He still rolled a 2.
Almost
I know.
4 degrees of success right there.
He almost rolled a 1, in which case the berries were Jesus berries. But you didn't, so you correctly deduce that these berries are very sweet and delicious berries, but if eaten in great consumption will dehydrate you.
So not very nutritious.
Okay,
Perhaps
well,
something
I
we
grab-
can use to
I grab
trade.
some anyways.
Alright, well,
You can add a pound of berries to your...
God damn it, Richard, we're using the metric system?
Fuck!
Okay, you can get up to 1.5 kilograms of berries.
Damn. It's like 4 pounds.
Raising the bar for him.
That's a crazy amount of berries you're carrying with you.
He spent all day at that bush and then just sprinted to get back to the...
So many berries!
And then right when he got back, he tripped. Splat!
Anybody want some jam?
He said
Yeah.
as he squeezed
Need that
it
sugar
off
to
of his
jam.
chest. Anyways, so yeah, and then 2 more days pass.
Come on.
Eventually, Joanna's gonna learn something about something. Maybe.
There we go.
Nice.
Is there anything in particular? They don't really want to talk to you, Mercury. Is there anything in particular that you want to like ask about, Senorita? Or just like a general area?
Give me something juicy.
Like these berries?
It's like the berries.
One of the pilgrims has heard that there are some war parties in the north moving around and making raids in Alkanat territory.
Oh.
But what about the tea?
What about the tea? They don't know about the tea. They have never even known about how great that tea is. Alright, then another 2 days pass.